Voting is closed, and Angle Maze, predictably, is our map. We now await Ender and Quote ready. Ender is ready, and Quote is now also ready. So without further ado, let the round begin. Unfortunately for our viewers, I have to tab out every time I want to use the gong. Ender has achieved perfect pellets. This is the first time this happened since Possessed was the first to do it. Looks like Ender currently has a Pikmin lead of 7. Quote is bringing in some ball bears to change that. It looks like Quirk is working on 3 marbles at once. And has obtained Spicy. And has come to sabotage Quirk's plan. When Quirk is ready to summon a withering blowhawk from Ender's base while he isn't there, meaning anything he's bringing back is going to be hindered. Ender is forced to return to the base to deal with it, buying Quirk some time. Ender must also deal with the watery blow, giving Quote even more time to achieve his objectives. Will Ender save that drowning Pikmin? It's too late. He's dead. Quote manages to return to the scene of the marbles, where some of Ender's Pikmin await him. Unfortunately for Ender, it's not enough to change the outcome. Quote wakes up a Bulbul, but manages to keep it distracted, sacrificing a couple of Pikmin to save many more. The trolley problem, Pikmin edition. Since Quote has gained 2 bitters over Ender, and Ender has gained 1 spicy over Quote. The Withering Blowhawk is proving to be a significant nuisance for Ender, as Quote is bringing back the 4th marble. Quote will secure the win if Ender is not able to deal with his chaotic situation faced, which Quote has only increased in the magnitude of its chaos by throwing a few of his own Pikmin into the mix. Ender bitters the marble, but is that enough? Does not seem to be for now. But what it did do is buy Ender some time to maybe change the outcome. However, it will also use that time to get more Pikmin of his own. Ender is forced to use a spicy, but Quote denies the spicy with a bitter, causing Ender to use his own bitter. But now he's all out of bitters, where Quote has 3. Quote has every conceivable advantage except Pikmin's squad size, although most of Ender's squad is still at home. This is what it means to be the champion 2 times in a row. You must secure domination from every possible angle. And this is what Quote has shown yet again that he is more than capable of. Quote 1. Ender 0. And Quote is ready. So let the round begin. Unfortunately, this time, Ender did not get perfect pallets. This time it was Quote that got perfect pallets. The water dumper shoots in. Quote manages to kill it before it goes under picnic. Ender currently has... Oh, we've both left one pallet behind. Quote has collected the pallet, but Ender has not done so yet. Ender goes to snowball balls, or Quote brings in some snowball balls. And Quote starts using the passageway of the pipe, broken pipe, where there is conveniently a marble waiting for him, and another one beyond that. Ender flowers the squad. Quote immediately moves to do the same. Quote cannot allow Ender to have a single advantage over him, as he knows that any advantage could be a decider in the right circumstances. Ender currently has the squad size advantage by 2. Trying to use a water dumper into a snowball will stop the pipe, and Quote is going to do that while it brings a cherry pack. And marble number 2 is on its way, faster than the water dumper can keep up. But Ender summons the fiery blowhard. Quote summons boulders that kill 3 Pikmin. Quote brings back another cherry, and another right after it spawns. Ender currently has squad size advantage by 15. But Quote is being far more proactive with the marble hunting, and immediately bitters the entirety of Ender's squad minus 1. Quote gains a bitter from a cherry. Ender is forced to retreat. Snowball balls prevent the progress of marble number 4 for now. Quote manages to bitter Ender's squad again, but only manages to bury half. Ender activates his own bitter, and goes for a steal. Volatile Reavers returns to Quote's location. He attempts to use it to kill as many of Ender's Pikmin as he can, but it doesn't work. Quote denies Ender's steal, but Ender has managed to tear that yellow marble away from Quote's base. It's now rapidly heading to Ender's own base, as Quote's marble is getting further and further away as well. Ender might have this one in the bag, but Quote is not giving up. When has Quote ever given up? Desperately chasing that marble. Will it succeed? There's only one way to find out. It's not enough. Ender's spicy Pikmin are carrying this for him. Quote hopes that Cherry will turn the tide, but Ender intercepts. It's too late. Ender 1. Quote 1. Quote and Ender are now both ready, so let round 3 begin. Ender's trying for perfect pellets, but after getting one wrong, gives up. Drought wasn't even trying. So no time wasted. Drought moves out. First to move out. Ender is still trying to kill that pellet poison. And it matches. Unfortunately, this is not the Raging Longleg form. It's the same layout as last time. But will it go the same way? This is one of Drought's strongest maps, given how happy he was when it was chosen. And given what we've seen before. But now that Ender's tasted Drought's performance on this map, he may have a better idea of what's coming. The withering blowhog blows all the pigmen off the snitch bar. They make a good team when it comes to annoying Ender. All this has allowed Drought to both flower his squad and get a size advantage of 4. And now he's moving out. Gets a cherry. Waits for the Bulborb to go to sleep. Which it does. Only to be woken up again, as Ender comes in, ready to fight. Or not. He's not fighting, he's going straight past Drought's squad, trying to find his onion. Littering a trail of pigmen along the way, to harass Drought's squad should he attempt to follow him. Drought goes for a counter-steal. It's now a race against time, unless either one can find the others and intercept it. The marbles cross. They pass each other by, as Drought gets the marble return. Choosing not to use it right now, probably trying to use it just as it's nearing Ender's onion. Out of spite perhaps? Or just to make him mad? Drought then gets another marble return. Not only does Drought completely deny Ender's steal, he's out here to make sure that he never tries it again. And it's Drought's steal that wins. Drought 2, Ender 1. Drought is also ready. So let round 4 begin. Drought mismatches 2 pellets, and mismatches more than 2 Drought moves out while Ender takes down snowball balls. He gets the first marble. Currently, Drought has a squad advantage of 2. The water dumper moves in to harass Ender's efforts. Ender manages to kill it before it shows any pictures. Another water dumper moves in for Drought, as well as a snowball. The less dangerous threat is eliminated. And so is the more dangerous one after it manages to get 1 pigment kill. First marble brought for Drought. Ender needs to step up his game. He's usually going past all of these marbles. Using his squad size advantage of 13 combined with the 1, now 2 spices he has over Quote, to attempt to steal. But Quote has a bitter over Ender. Time will show which is more decisive here. The marble is getting away, and Ender is determined to keep it so. Quote uses a bitter to stop it in its tracks. It forces Ender to make a move. Ender's Pikmin are doing a good job at stalling Quote. But they're unburied now. Oh, and reburied. After Quote used the second spicy. I mean bitter. Ender gets the plus 5 Pikmin, further amplifying the squad size advantage, although there's not much that means in practice given most of the squad's at home now. Ender now uses the 1 bitter he had over Quote to bitter Quote's squad, allowing the marble to get away. He chooses to stay in Quote's space, harassing him so that he can't bring his full force to bear. Quote snipes the snowball warp in gunning for Ender's marble, but then the snowball warp it eats Quote's Pikmin, while also eating Ender's. Quote returns to base to pluck more Pikmin, as he knows that's the only way he can stop Ender short of getting a marble return. He has the ghost power up, regrettably. Ender has also gone home to pluck. Unfortunately, in Pikmin 2, you can't unsteal your marble without a marble return. Ender runs in with a spicy squad to finish what he started. And it looks like it paid off. Ender, yes, Ender 2, Quote 2. And Ender is ready. So let round 4 begin. Oh man, this is so much lag. Why am I lagging so much all of a sudden? What's going on? Wow, that was a lot of lag on my end. Quote is using a bomb rock to get rid of the electricity. After seeing how many Pikmin Yen have lost to electricity over the matches, all participants know to be careful around it. Quote has picked up a bomb rock. Let's see where he's taking it. The answer, straight to Ender's base, where he's using it to catch an unsuspecting group of his Pikmin. Reducing Ender's Pikmin count to 14, as Ender goes to do the same thing, reducing Quote's count to 10. Quote comes back to Ender's base with another bomb rock. Ender's squad is now 13 and Quote's is now 12. Quote goes back home to make sure his squad is okay. He blocks 1 Pikmin. Let's see what he does with it. He uses it to get a cherry. As Ender is plucking more Pikmin, Quote comes to punish him for his mistake. Ender has more Pikmin unplucked than Quote does, so Quote's attack is the one that will be more devastating, reducing Ender to 8 Pikmin. Looks like Quote may now be trying SVU's move of directly targeting the enemy leader. Although neither wants to risk the fallout of a failed kamikaze attack. However, Quote suffers the electricity, and it looks like Ender is using SVU's kamikaze attack to amplify that damage. The electricity is taken out, but Quote manages to dodge the blast. Now that Quote is one hit closer than Ender to being down, Ender could, in theory, use as many kamikaze attacks as he likes. Because they are unavoidable, and Ender has one hit over Quote in this regard, this would enable Ender to win before sustaining lethal damage himself. Unfortunately, the stream is lagging far too much so we can make out what's going on. They're both racing to pick up bomb rocks and then throw them somewhere useful. As almost all of the naturally occurring bomb rocks in this area have been used. A watery flow has been summoned to Ender's base. And Ender has summoned more Pikmin. Quote fails to blow up the 5 Pikmin Ender has in his squad. Ender is trying to kill the Dirigibugs so Quote can't use them against him. Ender snatches the bomb rock before Quote and throws it off the map. This is a clear message to Quote and to us. He's saying, I don't want to do this anymore. He's saying, enough of this. It's time to get serious. But this might just be Quote's way of getting serious. Boulders range for Quote. They miss, like they almost always do. A stray bomb rock from a Dirigibug reduces Ender to 5 Pikmin. The enemies of the map seem to have done more to Ender's squad in one instant than Quote has yet done. Quote summons a withering blowhog to Ender's base, but Ender doesn't have any Pikmin unblocked for it to effect. Ender uses his bitter Quote's squad, and proceeds to attempt the kamikaze attack, which fails because the Pikmin is still buried. Ender gets hit by boulders, which means he no longer has that hits to down advantage over Quote, which means kamikaze attacks are far more dangerous now. Ender has 0 bitters, Quote has 3, and Quote is going for a steal. If Ender attempts a kamikaze attack, Quote can use a bitter to petrify the bomb rock and nullify it. It seems Ender has given up. There's nothing he can do. The number of Pikmin carrying his marble are greater than his total Pikmin count. Ender's last hope is to try and use a bomb rock to kill the squad. But is it too late for that? It may be. Ender is desperately hoping on a Dirigibug to drop him a bomb rock just in time. But wait! There's one in Quote's base! But he's not going for it. He's lost hope. The one thing he could do to turn this around, he didn't do. Because he already believed he had lost. Quote 3, Ender 2. I said begin, did I not? Okay, there we go. This appears to be the multi-level layout that does not have the Gatling points on it. This is the layout that SVU used many of his strategies on, including the one where you can get from the top down. Will we see either participant replicate this strategy? We'll watch and wait. Drought is currently leading in squad size by 5. Make that 4, as first blood goes to that whole ball. Or dwarf ball, rather. Ender brings back 1, and Drought brings back 1. Each bringing the dwarf ball back. First cherry goes to Ender. What will he get? Besides, to the quote, he must regroup. Avoid hematite until they leave, which now they have. Let's say one of the Pikmin is still running scared. Drought is working on the first marble, and yoinks a cherry from the other side of the map. Drought is going up, getting cherries along the way. It seems one of Drought's cherry carriers has had a run-in with Ender's squad. Ender takes the cherry for himself. Drought is going for the topmost marble. It's the easiest to intercept, so you better be careful. Although given his quote, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. The fiery blowhog has been summoned to Quote's face while he was away. Quote returns the favor. Ender has intercepted one of the marbles that Quote is bringing back. Drought is forced to react, but he has to deal with his problems at home first. Drought at any moment could summon a blowhog at Ender's base, but he is currently experiencing a steal. Drought's base squad has been annihilated, and Ender has left some Pikmin there to cause further disruption. Drought is forced to bitter to delay the steal. Drought's squad is bigger overall, but Ender has brought more to bear. Drought bitters Ender's squad in an attempt to deny the spicy and to buy time to plot his squad out. Ender now has 1 bitter left. Drought has none, but Drought has 2 spices that Ender does not have. He uses one to deny the steal. But Ender is now coming for him. He leaves a trail of Pikmin to harass Ender and force the use of the last bitter. Now neither of them can bitter, as Drought goes for a counter steal while Ender is away from home. While also summoning a blowhog to cause trouble for him when he's there. Ender has very few active Pikmin in the squad, and since Quotes are spicy and his are not. Oh, that doesn't really mean anything, I guess. Ender is currently bringing home a marble. It looks like Ender's steal is rapidly gaining steam. Court isn't going to be able to make it in time. Looks like Ender has pulled this win. Despite the Blowhawk ravaging his base. And there you have it. Ender 3, Quote 3. Voting is closed, and Rusty Gulch is the winner. Ender is ready. But is Quote ready? The answer is yes. Round 7 shall begin. It's a different layout this time, and this is one of the ones that has some groins. However, this is also the layout where all the marbles are in plain view for either side. And it's also the layout where steals are the easiest of all, as Ender immediately goes for one. Unfortunately for Ender, Quote has not only the proximity advantage, but also the squad advantage by 4. Ender is trying to neutralize this with a spicy. The steel's getting away. Quote must act. He's trying as hard as he can to resist using a bitter, as he knows that could, of course, actually make things even worse if he used it at the wrong time. Quote activates a spicy and moves out. But Ender uses his bitter, forcing Quote to bitter the marble. And Quote uses both his bitters at once, in a moment where it could be argued that was absolutely necessary. While Ender also uses his final marble, uses final bitter. Quote must act fast, the steel is getting away! But he just wasn't fast enough. Through sheer speed, Ender has pulled 2 wins in a row. Ender 4, Quote 3. Voting is closed, and Battlefield wins the vote. Ender is ready, and Quote is ready. Let round 8 begin. Ender immediately matches 2 pellets. Quote matches 4 of the 5. Ender gets perfect pellets for the second time. He immediately starts going for the marbles, using Quote's opening move in round 1 against it, throwing 2 pigmen into Quote's squad to harass them. A tactic he also learned from Quote. It seems Ender and Cherno have a specialty in common, taking what their opponent does and using it against them. This is something Cherno used to great effect to make it to the Louis League fight. Unfortunately, SB's strategies were simply too complex to copy. Wow! Look at this! It's an all-spicy free-for-all! Ender has the proximity advantage, but that's not going to be much use to him when he's got to pluck it all out. Quote has 1 bitter over Ender, ready for use at any time desired. Quote is throwing the pigment Ender's way to harass it, but Ender just did to him. Ender is frantically scrambling to defend his marble. And now, suppress the attack. Quirk bitters Ender's squad using the extra bitter he had. Quirk manages to get to Ender's base before he does. Ender throws the one Pikmin he has there to Quirk's base to harass him, while he gathers the rest of his ranks to go in for the steal. A withering Blowhog arrives, but this could be a double-edged sword. But what's this? Ender has wasted a bitter. Was this a missed step, or was it induced by lag? In any case, Quirk can punish him for this. But will he think to do so? We can only wait and watch. The steel's getting away, and that withering Blowhog, combined with those spicy Pikmin, are proving to create for Quirk quite a difficult time. This could be it. Ender could take this. Quirk cuts his losses and moves out with 5 spicy Pikmin, and uses his last bitter to sabotage Ender's efforts to stop him. Ender has the score size advantage of 1, and more of that's unblocked for Quirk. Quirk needs to be fast or be seriously lucky if he wants to see the end of this. But Ender has stolen the cherry right at his base! Without even planning to! This is a whole new level of strategy! Ender has developed a strategic force so far, he can now fight without thinking! Ender has won! The Onion Cup 2! It's all over! And what's more, the unthinkable has happened! Quirk has been defeated! No one could have ever foreseen this! May Ender go down in the Sprout House Hall of Fame as the one who did the impossible! Our next 1v1 tournament will be the Cosmic Drive Cup 3, which will take place, I estimate, in March or April 2022. Those who prefer 1v1s have got to wait a while. But for those who prefer to submit your score, you don't have much time to spend looking forward to it, as we are almost immediately going to get started with the Silver Lake Cup 2 Collect Treasure Tournament. Only a matter of days till everything is 100% set up for it. Until then, and until whenever you should catch us again, stay tuned everyone for more Sprout House action!